first of all, congratulations for the top 20. Thank you so much for all the mentors, hard work. Yeah, we know that you guys play a very important role. This year, we are very surprised. We see quite a number of designs, very contemporary, meaning like very current. We are very impressed on that. And the way you all talk, much more confident compared to the previous batch.
This year, I'm very happy because I could see improved collaboration between lecturers and students. That is very, very good. Continue your passion. Just continue designing. Okay? Don't give up. You're all very good. Congratulations.
You guys are very creative, more creative than us, okay? Because yeah, you guys are young, so you have to actually be very sensitive to the market, world market, and be very curious of why people like this, why people do that. Always keep on looking at the new trend now. What is the latest thing? So you must actually embrace this.
Whatever you can define purpose, dream, or passion, I believe the whole thing, whole your effort for a long time has been proved it's worth spending. Your life will be like a long run, marathon. When you have to compete in marathon, you cannot use only the strength. You have to have resilience.
Last but not least, it's very important for you guys, like Puan Hamida say, right? Keep going, try to be confident, think globally. So that is the advice we're given to you guys. But once again, thank you very much for taking part, and also congratulations. All right, thank you.
Hello everyone, welcome to MIFF Furniture Design Competition 2024 competition briefing. My name is Arina and I'll be your MC for today. I would like to say thank you for joining us for today's briefing. I am now seeing 59 attendees here. Thank you so much. Also, to ensure this briefing is well supported by the organizer, we are now glad to have Ms. Curly, the General Manager of MIFF. Let us welcome.
Hello, everyone. Good morning.
Morning. Meet team members from Informa Markets, and of course, our Honorable Chief Judge, Dr. Eric Leong. And also Puan Hamida. Hello, morning.
Hi, everyone.
Good morning, Puan Hamida.
Morning.
Before we start, I would like to mention some housekeeping rules. Okay, all microphones and video of the attendees will be muted throughout the briefing until the Q&A session. So, if you have any question for our speaker, please either use the chat box provided, or you can use the raise hand feature to get our attention. We will then unmute you in the Q&A session. Please take note the briefing will be recorded for future references and may be shared online. By participating, you are consented to be recorded. Without further ado, I now introduce you the Malaysia International Furniture Fair, MIFF, and MIFF Furniture Design Competition, FDC. For your information, Malaysia is ranked among the top 10 largest exporter in furniture in the world. Malaysia is capable to export furniture to more than 160 different countries, which makes us Malaysian hold a very strong position in global furniture industry. And I believe that MIFF played a very big role contributing for the development of the industry and the furniture growth export. A brief background of MIFF. We are proud to share that MIFF is one of the largest furniture trade shows in Southeast Asia. MIFF is a 100% export platform that features more than 600 exhibitors and connected more than 20,000 buyers from 136 countries all around the world. MIFF is the perfect trading platform for manufacturers and exporters to find new markets. This is our current milestone for MIFF growth. As you can see the timeline here, MIFF first launched in 1995, and since then we have been growing bigger and better. We first started with 152 local exhibitors only in year 1995. Slowly we managed to grow. We introduced Asian countries exhibitors into MIFF in year 1997. We even get to introduce China exhibitors to be in MIFF in year 2002. Not to mention in year 2004, the government played a very important role to have relief on import duties for furnitures, leading more international exhibitors to join MIFF. Due to the high volume of interest and exhibit, MIFF is strong enough to expand our exhibition hall to at least 2 venues in 2006. To gain competitive advantage, we successfully formed a strategic alliances with MUA Furniture Association in year 2013. As you know, MUA is also called the Furniture City of Malaysia, that account more than 50% of Malaysia furniture in export. Of course, during the pandemic season in year 2020, we are still standing strong by conducting the MIFF Funiverse, which is taking place through online. And year 2022, we are experiencing hybrid event for both online and offline events. Then, of course, we are getting stronger in 2023. As you can see, we have a total count of 673 exhibitors, 19,000 visitors, and the export sales were recorded with amount of 121 billion of US dollars. Our achievement has always been evolving to be bigger and better. In year 2024, which is next year, we are celebrating our 30 years of global furniture trade, which is also our 30 years of anniversary, and it will be evolutionary. Whereas for MIFF Furniture Design Competition, this is one of main highlight in MIFF. For your information, we started in 2010, and we are able to gather a record of more than 2,000 entries throughout the past 13 editions. I would like to add on that the past winners had launched their career with their own design studio or working with local manufacturers and exhibiting in MIFF as well. MIFF FDC is a great platform for young designers to showcase their creativity and innovative design to the world market. This may also attract and encourage newcomers to do furniture design. I sincerely believe that this is a good opportunity to promote the development of Malaysian furniture internationally through design thinking and well-designed product. We strongly believe that FDC encourage Malaysians to represent Malaysia to create unique furniture products. This is the next slide. This is our past FDC team and winner work. For your information, all the teams selected are according to the trend of the year itself in the furniture industry. Let's look through some of the past year team and winner design. I will give around 3 seconds for each slide. For more information or the past photos, you can refer to our Facebook or our website. Okay, here are some of the winner group photos with the organizer, the chief judge, Dr. Eric, and the supporting partners, and of course the panel judges as well. Now, I would like to pass the time to Dr. Eric to introduce our 2024 team brief and MIFF FDC criteria.
Okay, thank you, Arina. Good morning, everyone. I hope this morning everybody are good. Okay. Yes. As Arina mentioned, right, this is a big year for MIFF because it's a 30-year anniversary, and next year is our 14th anniversary, 14th edition of these are our furniture design competition. Okay, and of course, I know because every year, right, the panel of judges will be keep asking the participant and also the mentor about how to flat pack this one, is it practical or not, got market or not, and so on. So that one it really give a lot of pressure to these participant and also had it for the mentor. Okay, and for this 30 edition of this MIFF and also the 14th edition of this FDC. So we are going to celebrate creativity. Okay, so you can see, I think from the beginning, you all can see the sub headline on this slide already. Is we call it Chair-Volution. Chair-Volution, of course, from this revolution, we put it Chair-Volution. So why we call that? Because this is we call that, it's a celebration. So we are giving the creativity of freedom for the next year's competition, furniture design competition. So Chair-Volution team, we inviting all the participants to design a statement piece for MIFF in conjunction with this 30th anniversary edition. Right. So next year, that means a good news for the mentor. You guys don't need to think about how to market this thing, how to flat pack this thing. So we are giving freedom, total freedom to creativity. So you guys can design all kind of design. That means I can out of the box design or anything. Okay, as long as it's the chair. Is a chair. So I'm going to give you this design brief. So basically, as usual, so we will be award all our participants and of course the mentor, very important. So participant side, we are giving 3 grand prizes. First prize will be 5,000 cash in ringgit and also trophy and a certificate. Second prize will be 3,000 ringgit certificate and also a trophy, and the third prize will be 2,000 plus trophy and certificate. Okay, all these finalists, we will be shortlisted 20 finalists every year. Then later on, we need to present it in face-to-face to our panel of judges. So these 20 finalists will be awarded with a certificate as well, so that to prove that they are actually a finalist. And of course, as I mentioned before, mentor, very important. So you guys are important person. So we will award the best mentor with 2,000 cash and also a certificate. And of course, institution also play a very important part. So we will be awarded the best institution award as well with a certificate. So just a small disclaimer. So the best institution award, it doesn't mean we don't award to those most entry one. We are awarded to those most quality entry. So that means if they say you got a lot of entry, then they have a lot of quality entries, then we will be awarded to this. So this is also will be discussed and voting by the panel of judges as well. Okay, so then of course we have a grand prize giving ceremony on the 3rd of March 2024, which is in this 30th anniversary edition of MIFF. So that time we'll be announcing all the winner. Okay, so now important timeline. Okay, because this time around we work very closely with all the institutions so that we can able to let you guys all the mentors log in as a assignment brief. So today will be 18th of August, we are giving the competition brief. Then 8th of December will be the deadline for submission. So make sure before this semester end, so you guys can submit everything to us already. So I think by that time, you guys already have all the assignment deadline already. Okay, and 22nd, we will be announcing. So while you guys having the semester break, or you guys are doing the marking, as well as all the lecturers, so we will be shortlisted, all the panel of judges will be shortlisted, the 20 finalists. And then once we announce already, then we will give you about 3 weeks time. The participant to prepare the mock-up unit and also the presentation material. Then on the 12th of January 2024, so we will invite the 20 finalists to come to this KL site to do the presentation in front of this panel of judges. Okay, and of course, during this 30th anniversary edition of MIFF, we will be going to exhibit all the 20 finalists' work in this exhibition site. And 3rd of March, as I mentioned already, will be the prize presentation ceremony. Okay, now let's move on to this. In case that today, whichever your colleague or the participant mix up this briefing, don't worry. We put the full guideline and also the entry submission requirement on our MIFFFDC.com. Yeah, so everything is soft copy, you all can download there. Or in case you guys got any question later on, you can ask us lah. So since everybody is here, of course, panel of judges are very important because without them we can't get any of these winner. So first on the board, the panel of judges on the board is Puan Hamida. Puan Hamida also in our today's briefing. So Puan Hamida, want to say hello or not? Okay, thank you. So Puan Hamida is expert in timber. That's why every time you all notice, Puan Hamida always asks about timber material and so on. So it's Puan Hamida is a technical person. Then of course we got our former chief judge, Mr. Philip Yap. This year, finally he has time to actually join us already. So Mr. Philip is busy traveling both China and also the Malaysia side lah. So he is a very expert in this furniture, industrial and furniture design as well. Then the next one we got the Shinichi-san from Japan. He's a media side, so very well versed in furniture design, furniture trend worldwide. And also we got Kunto. Kunto is from Chiang Mai. He's a practicing architect and also a designer by himself. So this is the 4th time he joined us already. And the next one we got Mr. Walter Tan. I think everybody also know him, no stranger. Also same thing like Mr. Philip like that, busy traveling both country, China and also the Malaysia side. And last one we have a new panel of judges from China, Xiao Jia. Miss Xiao Jia is a media side as well. Something is a similar expertise in this what we call it, the furniture trend, furniture design. So similar with the Shinichi-san. So this is our panel of judges. So the 20 finalists going to meet the panel of judges on this 12th of January 2024. Okay, now let's talk about the criteria. Very important. Okay, since it's a Chair-Volution, so you guys are invited to design a statement piece. So it got to be, as I mentioned already, got to be very creative, can think out of the box. No need to worry about like whether can be market or not, this and that. Okay, but certain criteria we still need to brief you guys because after all, it's still a furniture pieces. So as I mentioned, it's a celebration of creativity. So this is very important. So creativity will be 50%. It means that half of the mark will be given to the creativity already. So concept and creativity 20%, and artistic is 15%. So we want you guys to really think about, how this thing can be more artistic because it's statement pieces. So it need to be like, can be display, can be a talking piece. People can really talk about it, this and that. Okay, and also this is a technology era already. Is all the high tech, all these AI. So you guys also invited to put in this feature, like for example, wireless chargers, Bluetooth speaker, Bluetooth player, and whatever you can think of, you can put in, then just by all means can put it in. And of course, functionality, very important. After all, this is a chair or furniture also. So ergonomic will be 10%. People can sit on that, it's a chair. And of course, safety 10%. And visual impact giving 20%. It means that when you look at that, when people will remember or not, people will talk about that after that or not. Because certain things we see already, then maybe we are unable to tell. All right, and of course, during the presentation day will be 10%. So they mean the mock-up unit, the way the participant are going to present it. So this is a very important one. Okay, next one. Some tips. Okay, I think this one, mentor, you all know better so make sure research on whatever's concept, this information to back up during the presentation day for the participant. And of course, we are looking forward for innovative and creativity so make sure can be quite talking piece and also material. We also open this time around, open the material side. It means you guys can use whatever material. Of course, we welcome recycled material if they say you guys have this idea. And of course, use a material not harm to the earth one. So we also need to tackle of this climate change. It's a global issue now. So you can see that everywhere also the climate is either it's a very, very hot or the rainfall or the disasters always happen. Yeah, so this is we want to taking care of our earth as well. And of course, these mock-up unit. I think Mocha unit nowadays should be no issue already, because I still remember 13 years ago when I do the judging the type. So we always see cardboard glue or like wooden, very, very rough surfaces and that. But now I think most of the institution already invest in 3D printer, laser cutter already. So we got no issue on that, but it's just a reminder, say, quality is important. And of course, presentation, the rendering part also nowadays improved a lot already. So this is just a reminder only And yes, the last one we want to to encourage the participant or even the mentor, right? You all can actually ask back questions to these panel of judges, how can this design piece can be improved? Is it they got any other opinion or not? Because I think most of the time after the participant presented already, right? Then they will just keep quiet and stand there to wait for the feedback from the judges So every time the judges will be take turn to give these feedback. So probably you all can ask whatever thing is you guys in doubt one. All right. Now some tips of course for mentor. I think you guys are very good, but I'm not sure whether you guys just now can watch our video or not, the opening video, because a bit lagging on my side. So I think most of the time in the presentation room, we have the photographer, we got the videographer. So I think tips for mentor, you can dress up nicely, you can sit prettily. Okay. Then always smile because we got all the video, all the photographer there, and also try to tell the judges, panel of judges, more about the behind the scene things, how the students work, how these ideas been developed, because this can help a lot of can help us to understand more about the mentor side, so that we can select the best mentor. Then that is very important. Okay, so now before I end my this thing, so probably I can invite Puan Hamida to give some other tips. See sometime, because she will ask question as well. Puan Hamida, nak bagi tips apa?
Oh, hi everyone. Actually, tak ada tips lah. My one and only tips is that for the student, especially when you present your ideas, just be confident, because you are the one who design it. So you have to convince us that your design is number one. So be confident. Don't stutter, don't panic. When we started asking questions, don't panic. Just be confident, because it's yours. You design it, you come up with the whatever ideas that you have in mind. So
Correct.
Go for it.
Correct. And also, I think very important. Don't memorize. Don't memorize your dialogue. Just tell the story, because every time if you memorize, then you are nervous. Then you will forgot all the line already. Okay. All right. So thank you, Hamina. So now we open to the floor. So you guys got any question, you all can feel free to ask lah. Okay. Let's see. Got any question or not?
So far, is there anyone who would like to ask before I ask mine? Okay, since I give them 5 minutes time to think of their question. I will try ask a bit lah.
Okay.
I would like to ask if we need to stick back with the 30 years of anniversary theme with the Chair-Volution.
No need, as I mentioned, because we are celebrating this design, you see, the creativity. So they do not you guys make sure you guys do not need to put the 30th anniversary logo, MIFF logo, because we want to have this statement piece. So people look at that is a chair of celebration, is a chair of creativity, so you do not need, because I think one thing why I work together with MIFF for so long, so many years, more than 20 over years. So it's like because of MIFF never require us as a designer to hard sell them. Yeah, because they really want to help our community, help our design community. So by all means, just go for it. Just go for it. Okay, I think we have question already, right? Okay. Is this competition open for students? No. As we mentioned before, I think many years, I think this time we didn't mention. So we are not only for students. So we have an age, right? Kelly, you want to add on this on our age group? I think should be not more than 40, right? Not mistaken.
Hello, good morning. This is Curly from MIFF team. The competition is open to young designers, regardless you are the students or you are the working designers, as long as you are the young designers. So we actually don't really like to limit the age, or we set a age limit for this category. As long as you are able to define yourself as young designer, then your entries will be accepted.
Okay, young designer. Okay, for me, I definitely cannot already because I'm 52. I retired already. Okay, so young designer. I think last time, not mistaken, I remember we have age limit lah. So if this time do not have, then okay. Now we are open to not only these student, but of course like student side. That's why we have a best mentor award lah. Okay, so professional side, if you don't have any mentor, it's fine. Yeah, because we do have, like, for example, this year one, the 13th edition one, we have I think 4 professional coming in as well. Yeah, but sometimes you will be surprised, professional designer coming in, right? So they design, right? Because maybe professional designer, right? You got too many things, too many guidelines for you guys already. So students will be like really go wow lah. Okay, so don't worry, students, you are able to compete one. Okay. Size. Okay, we got no size limitation because this is so far, as I mentioned, this year one is we are going to celebrate creativity, so we got no size limit, so you guys can go wow, because when you all do the presentation, is only the mock-up, so we are not building up the actual unit to exhibit. So size, okay, we got no size limit. Yes. Okay, let me see.
I think Nikofo is asking, may I know is group design allowed?
Group, no, very difficult. So how they going to fight the 5,000 or 3,000 or 2,000? So no, individual. This is an individual. So if let's say you got a group of 5, right, then you can have 5 entry already. Okay. Prototypes skill. Okay, all these we are going to give put into this what we call that the guideline. The guideline mentioned already how many perspective, how many rendering you all need to do. So everything is already on the website, right? If not mistaken. Yeah, on our website.
Dr. Eric, the website will be launched next week.
Next week, yes. Next week we will be telling you all the guideline, the skill, everything. Yep. MIFF help to secure prototype submission from. Okay, this is a bit tough because when we are answering to this, what we call it, about the design have been copied lah. So we try our best. Of course, this is an international exhibition lah. So sometimes we unable to really tell people, like, you cannot copy and this and that. So maybe Kelly, you want to take this question or not? Do MIFF help to secure or protect all submitted design from being copied and duplicate outside company brand?
I think this is the questions or the topics that always been raised or always been asked over the years from the participants or from the institutions, because now the world has evolving. Everybody is so digitalized, and we are so well connected with the internet, everything. So I wouldn't say that we can 100% guarantee that we can protect the copy will not be the design would not be copied by the company or by the any of the visitors during the show, but we do the disclaimer that all the design that enroll in the FDC competition would be the copyrights of the organizer. If let's say anything happens, we are able to claim the design, but just that we cannot 100% that we cannot say that we are able to 100% guarantee the design won't be copied, because frankly speaking, everyone will also make the reference from internet, from the showcase, from some of the networking events. So I think this is understandable. Yeah.
Okay. So I hope Kelly answered this well. Okay, now I want to answer about on the this webinar chat here. Yes, I also agree on the this Mr. Ikang Oi's suggestion and also Adrian Ang. Separate the professional category and also student. But okay, because we running this one for next year is 14 years already. You know what happened? When we open 2 category, then professional no submission. Only 1 submission, 2 submission. You don't tell me the 1 or 2 submission, then it become like the first prize and second prize already. Okay, so unless the entry is overwhelmed, then we will separate into 2 lah. But otherwise, then it's quite difficult because previously we did do two category, but the submission for professional very little only. Yeah. So yes, but if they say the 14 edition one, a lot of professional, then we will consider separate lah. But don't worry, even professional coming in, right? Sometimes student pun boleh benang because we are looking for creativity, practicality, and so on. Okay, all right. Yes, this Alif, yes, you can do sculpture like, because as I mentioned already, is a statement piece, so you can do sculpture like kind of design. Yes, Nico, I also I read you. Okay, but not for now lah. Okay, did I miss out any question or not? Submission criteria next week will be announcing is I would say is a similar to the last year one, the previous year one. Yeah, similar. It's a similar. It's just like we are changing those not market. No need to be marketability, and also no need to be like flat pack and so on. Yeah.
I think there is someone raised their hand. Indra.
Yep. You want to?
Can we? Yeah, I think we let us to unmute her and see what she wants to ask.
Okay. Okay, I think Indra here got typed in this thing. Prototype skill, use actual material. Okay, no, you do not need to use the actual material for the prototype because I think most of the 3D printer you can limited choice of this material. You can always, if you use a 3D printer if they say you using like you do it yourself or you use other material, if you want to use the actual material, by all means you can use it, no problem. Yep. Have to secure. What is submission require? Okay, let me go through one by one. Okay, size no. Okay, I answer already. Yes. Anything? Yeah.
I think Ms. Ikang Oi just mentioned that I feel that the brief is trying to cover too wide an area. I think it is a statement piece we should consider as conceptual piece. Don't need to consider too much of the other criteria. This one, I think Dr. Eric Leong could assist.
Yes, yes. Okay. Of course, we are not going to talk about this manufacturing process but material wise, we still need to consider because this is an international panel of judges. Previous year we did talk about it. We also want to think about the sustainability So just a guideline. So if you say you see right material we do consider because we try not to harm the world put it this way. So basically creativity, centerpieces, material wise we are not so like previous year. We were asked so much, like I think Puan Hamina always asks very tedious material usage. But this time around, we don't ask it, but we will still give as one of the criteria. Yeah, we still need to have guideline. That is important. Yeah.
Dr. Eric, maybe I can also add on because I try to understand Ikang questions.
Yeah.
I don't think conceptual piece and the statement piece is a conflict. So it depends on how the participant or the designer that convince the judging panel. And also, this is a furniture design. No, regardless, we say that we will not be so particular on the understanding for the how this piece will be manufactured or what are the materials, whether it is really practical, but still it is a furniture. For sure, this is the living solution for the people. So all these criteria is just for the judges to evaluate from the different aspect of the suitability or the whether this design is really functional as a furniture or not. This is based on what my understands from Dr. Eric. Yeah.
Because we are talking about statement pieces here, is that, you know, even though it's a statement picture, but if they say somebody really, that's why we mentioned here, you no need to put like MIFF logo or the 30th anniversary logo. Why? Because probably when this statement piece, when people like it or the manufacturer like it, they can always buy it from our participant, our designer, so they can still produce and sell it, right? So it's not really like unmarketable or like, you know, just for showcase only. It can be used as a furniture piece as well. Okay. All right. Any other question or not? Let me see here.
So far, I don't have. I give us 2 more minutes. Maybe then we can wrap it up.
Can.
And I also believe that if any more further questions, they can still email us to our organizers. And of course, we can refer all our past designs in Facebook.
Yep. Let me go through the question again. Hopefully I didn't miss out anybody. Okay, should be no. Okay, yes, no more question here. Okay, I read everybody already. Okay, so in case I miss anybody, so you can raise your hand so that Arina can put you on the microphone. You can ask.
Can we get a copy of this video? Yeah, definitely. I will talk to the organizer side, see if we can send it out. Of course, the slide as well.
Yeah, the slide. The brief we will be sending out. Requirement is similar to last year one, so it's not complicated, not to worry.
Chair is a big family. To be specific, can it be outdoors or indoor? This one, I think.
Yeah, I can take this question.
Okay.
Indoor, outdoor also can, no problem. Even you want to design for like public furnitures, you want to put in the garden, but celebration is a celebration piece, so make sure you can have it, no problem. Okay, since I see these from the what we call that, from these chat box here, it looks like Mentor also very keen to participate, right? Then just submit. As long as you are young, just submit. Because for our first round of these shortlisting is a blind marking. That means all these panel of judges, including myself, we do not know who is the participant. It's a blind judging one, so we will be shortlisted from there. So once it's shortlisted, then we will invite already. It's a very, very fair judging process one. Okay, only the finalists on this 12th of January, then we will know who they are. Yep. Okay.
And there's a comment, we don't want to lose our own students. I don't think it's
now
a
you know.
challenge.
Now you know.
It's a challenge. Anyway, it's a competition.
No, sometimes to be frank, because I was a lecturer before, I also the dean before. So yeah, try not to because we are at this level already. Why you want to go down and like compete with your student? Betul tak? Just my personal humble opinion. I will again suggest me to separate the can. We will again be take into consideration if this entry is enough for us to open the professional category. You see, Ika, I also want to open up this topic since we are open up this topic, right? Like, if they say, for example, separate area to promote, again, same thing, we got this problem, like, whether people will copy or not, this and that, because when competition are involved, right, this thing is not produced yet, so it's not registered as this copyrighted product yet, so there is a lot of these complication things. Also, we also wanted you guys to understand our difficulties as well. Or I would suggest that since you guys, I think this time around, this briefing is a very overwhelmed, so I'm very happy, I'm very excited to see that. In case, mentor, you guys got brilliant idea, good idea, right? But again, then you just like macam Encik Arif say nanti kalah kepada student, right? Why not? You guys submit, but not in the competition. We will be more than happy to exhibit this design, provided is panel of judges agree this is a good design, because I cannot tell you then everybody also submit, then we also exhibit, then the kind of quality will be for the show, for this MIFF will be dropped. Next year is a big year some more. So if you guys are ready then we got no issue.
I think there's one more question in Q&A by Sharu. Can you briefly define chair? Is stool considered or not? Stool.
Can. You see, when we say statement already, you design a stool, that means you are actually giving chance to others to win you. I hope I answer you. Because stool, I don't think so. You can do like a statement piece, correct or not? Unless you can. Maybe. As well as people can see on that chair, definition of chair. How young is young? As I mentioned, we will, okay, can somebody help me to Google international youth definition, which I think should be 40, not mistaken, last time is below 40. Can maybe FDC team can help me to Google, see or not, Malaysia youth. Okay, let me read now. Statement can be extra. Boleh, if they say your stool can be extravaganza, then by all means do it. Okay, good idea, correct. It's good suggestion. Give 100%. How young is young? Yeah, we are Googling now. Last time, not mistaken, we got 40 years, if not mistaken. Under
40. My team is checking already. We managed to find the answer is below 40.
Below 40, right? Yes, because architect also 40 under 40. Okay, now, the age group 40. In case you are below 40. Okay. Okay, I hope everything is answered. Okay, any more question?
Okay, we are like
one
Adrian,
more
minute more.
You look young. Yeah, you below 40. Okay, can we briefly? Still can. Still can. Okay, anything? Hopefully I didn't miss out.
Is it open to international students?
I think last time Kelly, maybe you want to take this one?
Yes, the competition is open to international students as long as you are residing in Malaysia.
Okay.
You study in Malaysia. Yeah.
Study
in Malaysia.
Okay, can. Boleh.
I think we'll take that as a last question.
Okay.
Can. So thank you for everyone for your time to ask more questions as well. Hopefully this briefing may give you all the clarification you guys need. If you need more information or any question, please feel free to contact MIFF team through email fdcalliance@miff.com.my. I repeat, fdcalliance@miff.com.my. And if you need to have more information, you can refer to the past team in MIFF Furniture Design Competition, FDC in Facebook, or in next week, we will launch our website in www.miffffdc.com. Remember, the submission deadline is 8th of December. Feel free to just ask anything through email, especially the lecturers. If you need to have more questions or anything, please feel free to contact us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rika.
Thank you so much for attending.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.